from an underachieving city. Processes marred by red tape left and right, inadequate services, unresponsive bureaucracies. To a city of endless possibilities, trailblazing innovations, fast, efficient, and transparent service that promotes inclusivity across all walks of life. This is the new Quezon City. With good governance at its core, it now beams with pride as it continuously earns the trust and confidence of Q citizens. Every sector is given equal opportunity to participate and be part of change.
May we request everyone to settle down and proceed with their assigned seats as we are about to start the session. Thank you very much.
from an underachieving city. Processes marred by red tape left and right, inadequate services, unresponsive bureaucracies. To a city of endless possibilities, trailblazing innovations, fast, efficient, and transparent service that promotes inclusivity across all walks of life. This is the new Quezon City. With good governance at its core, it now beams with pride as it continuously earns the trust and confidence of Q citizens. Every sector is given equal opportunity to participate and be part of change. Unfazed as we relentlessly build a thriving city for all. New ventures sprouting, others expanding as our digital transformation continues to streamline processes, ending the era of fixers, red tape, and corruption. Our drive for excellence is not just focused on spurring economic growth. Q-Citizen, alam mo ba, libre ang maintenance medicine sa Quezon City. Pero paano nga ba makakakuha nito? Base sa report ng Quezon City Health Department, hypertension o high blood pressure ang pangunahing dahilan ng pagkamatay ng mga Q-Citizen. Noong 2023, 7,321 na residente ang binawian ng buhay dahil dito. Kaya sinisikap ng Quezon City Government na magsagawa ng mga programang magsisiguro ng kalusugan ng bawat Q-Citizen. Una na rito ang Free Maintenance Medicine Program. Sa bisa ng City Ordinance SP 2892 Series of 2019, libre nang nakakakuha ng gamot sa 66 health centers ang mga Q-Citizen na edad 20 pataas na mayroong hypertension, diabetes at high cholesterol. Kasama sa libreng maintenance medicines ang mga sumusunod. Q-Citizens, napakadali lang ng proseso para makakuha ng libreng gamot. Una, magtungo sa pinakamalapit na health center sa inyong lugar mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 8 a.m. hanggang 5 p.m. Dalhin lang ang inyong Q-Citizen ID at reseta. Q-Citizen, alam mo ba, libre ang maintenance medicine sa Quezon City. Pero paano nga ba makakakuha nito? Base sa report ng Quezon City Health Department, hypertension o high blood pressure ang pangunahing dahilan ng pagkamatay ng mga Q-Citizen. Noong 2023, 7,321 na residente ang binawian ng buhay dahil dito. Kaya sinisikap ng Quezon City Government na magsagawa ng mga programang magsisiguro ng kalusugan ng bawat Q-Citizen. Una na rito ang Free Maintenance Medicine Program. Sa bisa ng City Ordinance SP 2892 Series of 2019, libre nang nakakakuha ng gamot sa 66 health centers ang mga Q.
Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start this session. Let's all please settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the members to the 22nd City Council. For the 1st District, Councilor Bernard R. Herrera. Councilor Tanijo T.J. Kalalay. Councilor Dorothy A. Delarmente, MD, the Majority Floor Leader. Councilor Joseph P. Huico. Councilor Nicole Ella V. Crisologo. Councilor Charm M. Ferrer. For the 2nd District, let us welcome Councilor Fernando Miguel M.I.C.E. F. Belmonte. Councilor Candy A. Medina. Councilor Julian Allison Way Ali V. Medalla. Councilor Dave C. Valmosina. Councilor Tatay Rani Z. Ludovica. Councilor Godofredo Godi T. Liban II. For the 3rd District, Councilor Kate Galang Cositeng. Councilor Jeline Doc G. Lumbad. Councilor Albert Alvin Chucky L. Antonio III. Councilor Don S. De Leon. Councilor Wenstrom Benedict C. Lagumbay. Councilor Attorney Anton L. Reyes. For the 4th District, Councilor Edgar Egay G. Yap. Councilor Aimee A. Rillo. Councilor Raquel S. Malangin. Councilor Irene R. Belmonte. Councilor Councilor Nanette Castelo Daza. Councilor Mara C. Suntay. For the 5th District, let's welcome Councilor Joseph Joe Visaya. Councilor Alfred D. Vargas, MP. Councilor Bram V. Medalla. Councilor Shaira Shai L. Liban. Councilor Aiko S. Melendez. Councilor Mutia Castello. For the 6th District, let us welcome Councilor Maria Eleanor Doc Eli R1 OD. Councilor Christine Alexia R. Matias. Councilor Eric Z. Medina. Councilor Emmanuel Banjo A. Pilar. Councilor Vito Sotto Generoso. Councilor Victor Vic D. Bernardo. As ex-officio members, Councilor Jose Maria M. Rodriguez. And Councilor John Angeli Sammy C. Neri. As the 1st District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Juan Carlos Arjo C. Ataide. As the 2nd District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Ralph Tulfo Jr. As the 3rd District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Franz S. Pumaren. As the 4th District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Marvin Villo. As the 5th District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Patrick Michael Vargas. And as the 6th District Representative, let us welcome Congressman Marivic Co. Pilar. Last but not the least, let us welcome Vice Mayor Gian G. Sotto. Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 93rd regular session of the 22nd City Council. May we request everyone to please rise as the opening prayer will be led by Councilor Marasi Suntay.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. Dear Lord, we pray that this would be a very successful SOCA for both Mayor and Vice Mayor Joy, Mayor Joy and Vice Mayor Gian Sotto. We offer everything to you as we pray, our Father, who art in heaven. Holy be your name, your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen.
Please remain standing as we sing the Philippine National Anthem. May we ask everyone to please take their seats? Thank you. May we call on Councilor Irene R. Belmonte to recite the Councilor's Creed.
Good afternoon, everyone. To my fellow City Councilor, kindly raise your right hand. And all together, let's recite the Philippine Councilor's Creed. I am a Philippine Councilor, mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in the pursuit for happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as a guiding principle of my official act. And as I tread the pathways of local legislation, may the Almighty guide my mind and heart that I shall be true to my constituent and the Filipino people.
The 93rd regular session of the Quezon City Council is now called to order. May we request the City Secretary to please proceed with the roll call.
Vice Mayor Gian G. Sotto, Presiding Officer. Councilors from 1st District, Councilor Bernard R. Herrera. Councilor Tani Jo T.J. Kalalay. Councilor Dorothy A. Delarmente, M.D. Councilor Joseph P. Huico. Councilor Nicole Ella V. Crisologo. Councilor Charm Ferrer. Councilors from 2nd District, Councilor Fernando Miguel M.I.C.E. F. Belmonte. Councilor Candy A. Medina. Councilor Julian Allison Ray Ali V. Medalla. Councilor Dave C. Balmosina. Councilor Tatay Rani Z. Ludovica. Councilor Godofredo T. Liban II. 3rd District, Councilor Kate Galang Coseteng. Councilor Jeline Doc G. G. Lumbad. Councilor Albert Alvin Chucky L. Antonio III. Councilor Don S. De Leon. Councilor Vencerum Benedict C. Lagumbay. Councilor Attorney Anton L. Reyes. 4th District, Councilor Edgar Egay G. Yap. Councilor Amy A. Rillo. Councilor Raquel S. Malangin. Councilor Irene R. Belmonte. Councilor Nanette Castelo Dasa. Councilor Mara Sisuntay. 5th District, Councilor Joseph Joe Bisaya. Councilor Alfred D. Vargas. Councilor Ram V. Medalla. Councilor Shaira Shai L. Liban. Councilor Aiko S. Melendez. Councilor Motya Castelo. 6th District, Councilor Maria Eleanor Doc Eli R. Juan O.D. Councilor Christine Alexia R. Matias. Councilor Eric Zay Medina. Councilor Emmanuel Banjo A. Pilar. Councilor Victorio Soto Generoso. Councilor Victor Vic D. Bernardo. Ex-officio members, Councilor Jose Maria M. Rodriguez and Councilor John Angelis Sami C. Neri.
Thank you very much, City Sec. How many members are present?
We have 39 members present, Your Honor.
We have a quorum. Let's proceed with the business of the day, please.
Mr. Presiding Officer,
The Honorable Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Dorothy Delarmente, is recognized.
I move for the consideration of PR 22CC-1138. The City Secretary is requested to read the title.
Number 1, PR 22CC-1138, resolution inviting the Honorable Mayor Maria Josefina G. Belmonte to deliver her 6th State of the City Address before the 22nd City Council and creating a committee to deliver this resolution and to accompany her to the Quezon QC M.I.C.E. Center, introduced by Councilor Godofredo T. Liban II.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move that the principal author, Councilor Godofredo Liban, be recognized to sponsor and discuss PR 22CC-1138.
The distinguished gentleman from 2nd District, my mentor, idol, Councilor Godi Liban, is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move that we approve PR 22CC-1138.
There's a motion to approve PR 22CC-1138. Duly seconded. Motion granted. Let's
Mr.
go to
Pres-
discussion. Councilor Godi Liban, you may proceed, please.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the State of the City Address is a tradition that has been historically and customarily held, wherein the local Chief Executive of Quezon City reports to the people of Quezon City the state of the city, the performance and accomplishments of the current administration during the past year, and announces the priority trust, programs, and policy direction of the city for the rest of the year and beyond. The Quezon City Council would like to invite the Honorable Mayor Maria Josefina G. Belmonte to deliver her 6th State of the City Address during this 93rd regular session of the 22nd Quezon City Council, and to also create a committee tasked with the honor of delivering this resolution and accompanying her to the QC M.I.C.E. Center. The councilors shall be the committee of councilors shall be composed of Councilor T.J. Kalalay, Councilor M.I.C.E. Belmonte, Councilor Dave Balmosina, Councilor Chucky Antonio, Councilor Joseph Visaya, and Councilor Vito Sotto Generoso.
Thank you very much po, Councilor Godi Liban. We recognize the Honorable Councilor Kate Galang Coseteng.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to terminate the period of discussion.
Duly seconded. Period of discussion is terminated. Now proceed with the period of amendments. The Honorable Councilor from the 5th District, Councilor Shai Liban, is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to include Councilor Don De Leon as part of the committee that will deliver the said resolution and accompany the Honorable Mayor to the QC M.I.C.E. Center Main Hall.
Thank you very much, Councilor Shai Liban. There's a motion presented by the councilor. Any second? Duly seconded. Motion is adopted. Honorable Councilor from District 2, Councilor Ken D. Medina is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move that all councilor be as made an introducer of this measure.
Hearing no objection, duly seconded. Motion approved. Councilor Ali Medalla is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I move that we terminate the period of amendments.
Duly seconded. Period of amendments is terminated. May we recognize Councilor Godi Liban again, please.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of PR 22CC-1138 under second reading.
Duly seconded. PR 22CC-1138 is approved on second reading. The Honorable Councilor Tatay Rani Ludovica is recognized.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the suspension of the rules in order to confirm PR 22CC 1138 on the third and final reading.
Hearing no objection, rules suspended.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Councilor Godi Liban.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the confirmation of PR 22CC-1138 on third and final reading.
Hearing no objection, PR 22CC-1138 is approved on third and final reading under suspended rules. Councilor from District 3, Honorable Councilor Doc G. Lombad is recognized.
Sir, Presiding Officer, I move for the restoration of the rules.
Rules restored. Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Dorothy De La Armenta is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I move to direct the committee to invite and accompany the city mayor in the QC-M.I.C.E. Center Main Hall.
To the City Secretary, may we have a copy of the approved PR 22CC-1138, please? I have signed the resolution SP number 9830. I am now directing the following councilors, honorable councilors, namely Councilor TJ Kalalay, Councilor M.I.C.E. Belmonte, Councilor Dave Valmosina, Councilor Joseph Joe Visaya, Councilor Vito Sotto Generoso, and Councilor Jose Mario Don S. De Leon, to deliver a copy of the said measure to the Honorable Mayor Joy Belmonte and accompany her in the QC M.I.C.E. Center Main Hall to deliver her 6th State of the City address. Let's go to recess. May we call on Councilor Wency Lagumbay and the Honorable Councilor Aiko Melendez.
Pleasant good afternoon to each and everyone. We would like to acknowledge the guest for their State of the City Address 2024. Good afternoon, Councilor Aiko Melendez.
Good afternoon, Councilor Wency Lagumbay, and to all the guests.
To start it off, we have here the City Mayor's family, headed by former Speaker Feliciano Belmonte. Let's give them a round of applause. We also have here the family of Vice Mayor Gian Sotto, headed by Ms. Joy Sotto.
Honorable Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez, House Speaker, House of Representatives. Honorable Samuel R. Martires, Office of the Ombudsman. Honorable Juanito Victor John Vic Katibayan Remulla Jr., TILG Secretary. Honorable Maria Lourdes L. Agustin, CESO 3rd, Regional Director, TILG NCR. Attorney Annalyn R. Baltasar Cortez, CESOD, Assistant Regional Director, DILG NCR. Mr. Emmanuel D. Borromeo, City Director, DILG Quezon City. Police Major General Moro Virgilio M. Lasso, Director General, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Director 3 Emerson R. Rosales Sese, Regional Director, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Yusek Earl Saavedra Seso 1, Executive Director 5, Secretary of the Board, Dangerous Drugs Board. Secretary Jose Rizalino Larion Acusar, Secretary, Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development. Ms. Grisles U. Palacio, Chief Probation Officer, QC Parole and Probation Officer Number 1. Mr. Joe Bentay, General Manager, National Housing Authority. Police Major General Moro Virgilio M. Lasso, Director General, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Director 3 Emerson R. Rosales Sese, Regional Director, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. And of course, Honorable Jorela Maria G. Soto Antonio, Chairman, MTRCB, former Councilor.
Now we would like to recognize our district representatives of Quezon City, starting off from the 1st District of Quezon City, Honorable Juan Carlos C. Atayde. Representing the 2nd District, the Honorable Ralph Tulfo Jr. From the 3rd District, Honorable Franz S. Pumaren. From the 4th District, the Honorable Marvin C. Rillo. Representing the 5th District, Honorable Patrick Michael Vargas. And from the 6th District, Honorable Marivic Co. Pilar.
From the Judiciary, Honorable Vimar Barcelano, City Prosecutor, Office of the City Prosecutor. Honorable Rosana Fe Romero Maglaya, Executive Judge, QC-RTC. Honorable Juvenal N. Bella, Presiding Judge, Branch 39 MTC QC. Attorney Mark Olivar Assis, Chief Public Attorney's Office, Quezon City District Office. And Attorney Melissa R. Encanto Tagarda, IBP Quezon City President.
Now we would also like to recognize our former city officials. Of course, let us give a round of applause to Honorable Feliciano Belmonte Jr. We have also former Mayor, Honorable Brigado June Simon Jr. We have the former Vice Mayor, Honorable Connie Angeles. We also have former Congressman Honorable Christopher Kit Belmonte from the 6th District. We have Honorable George L. Banal Jr. Senior. Tito George. We also have Honorable Elizabeth Delarmente. We have Honorable June Ferrer. We have Honorable Voltaire Godofredo L. Liban, the third. The Honorable Estrella C. Valmosina. Honorable Julian M.L. Coseteng. Honorable Honorable Oriza Shelley V. De Leon. Honorable Ivy Senya L. Lagman. Honorable Vincent Eric D.G. Belmonte Jr. Honorable Bayani Hipol. Honorable Rogelio P. Juan. And Honorable Donato C. Matias. Honorable Restituto Malangin. And of course, former Congressman Onyx Crisologo.
And from QCPD officers, Police Colonel Melencio M. Buslig Jr., Acting District Director, Quezon City Police District. Police Colonel Amante B. Daro, Acting Deputy District Director for Administration. Police Major Rohiana Aisalan, Quezon City Hall Precinct Commander. Police Colonel Rodrigo L. Bauto Jr., Acting Deputy District Director for Operation. Police Colonel Reynante G. Parlade, Officer in Charge, District Mobile Force Battalion. Police Colonel Joel A. Villanueva, Acting Chief District Directorial Staff. And to all the station commanders from Police Stations 1 to 16 of QCPD.
We would also like to recognize former councilors. Of course, my father, Councilor Pingoy Eufemio Pingoy Lagumbay. Councilor Romel Abisamis. And of course, Councilor Bong Liban. We also like to recognize the Quezon City Fire Department officers, Office of the District Executive Senior Fire Officer, SFO4, Ricky De Flores. We have the District Fire Marshal, Bureau of Fire Protection, Eddie W. Tanawan. And Office of the Deputy District Fire Marshal, Superintendent Froilan B. Guzman.
Jail Superintendent Lurvina Abrasado, Jail Warden, Quezon City Female Dormitory. Jail Superintendent Warden M. Geronimo, Jail Warden, Quezon City Male Dormitory.
We have the elections officers of elections officers of Quezon City per district. The election officer of District 1, Attorney Lope T. Gallo Jr. From the election officer 2nd District, Mr. Jovelmar G. Igle. The acting election officer of the 3rd District, Mr. Romel C. Matreo. From the 4th District election officer, Ms. Stephanie D.C. Bagid. Election officer of District 5, Attorney Gian L. Fajardo. And from the 6th District election officer, Attorney Zenia S. Ledesma Magno.
Association of Barangay Chairpersons, Punong Barangay Raya Naverao, ABC President, Barangay Paraiso, District 1. Punong Barangay John M. Abad, ABC President, Barangay Batasan, District 2. Punong Barangay Telesforo Nonoy Mortega, ABC President, Barangay San Roque, District 3. Punong Barangay Ricardo A. Villaflor, ABC President, Barangay Piñahan, District 4. And of course, ABC President, Barangay Kaligayahan, District 5. Punong Barangay Alfredo S. Rojas. Punong Barangay Elizabeth De Jesus, ABC President, Barangay Apolonio Samson, District 6. And to all the punong barangays of Quezon City, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Mula naman po sa Liga ng mga Barangay Kagawad, naririto po kapiling natin from District 1, President Kagawad Rizaldi Nepomuceno. From District 2 President Kagawad Jomar K. Lagarto. From District 3 President Kagawad Raul Dean Adatu. From District 4, the District 4 President Kagawad Edmundo T. Cruz. From District 5, Kagawad Arnaldo A. Cando. From District 6 President Kagawad Karina Joyce D. Quillo Diaz. And to all our barangay councils of Quezon City who are watching us now via live stream at the Carlos Albert Hall.
Attorney Hermilia C. Banayat, OIC, Secretary to the Mayor. Mr. Michael Victor N. Alimurong, City Administrator. Attorney Rene S. Grapillon, ACA for General Affairs. Mr. Alberto H. Kimpo, ACA for Operations. Mr. Don Francis D. Havulanar, ACR for Fiscal Affairs. Chief of Staff, Office of the Mayor, Ms. Rowena T. Macatao. And to all the department heads and task force chiefs of Quezon City Government, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Dumako naman po tayo sa ating mga action officers per district. Action Officer District 1, Mr. Olivier Belmonte. Ang Action Officer ng District 2, Attorney Enrique L. Chidoro. Action Officer District 3, Attorney Tomas John Tadeos De Castro. Action Officer District 4, Attorney Sandy A. Zacate. Action Officer District 5, no other than Mr. William Bawag. And Action Officer District 6, Attorney Mark Anthony C. Aldave.
Dr. Carlene S. Cedilla, CESO 5, and the members of the local school board and its TWG public school supervisors, high school and elementary school principals, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to request everyone to please rise as we witness the arrival of our Quezon City Mayor, Honorable Maria Josefina G. Belmonte.
Seated.
To continue our acknowledgments of guests, we would like to recognize Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, Executive Minister of Iglesia Ni Cristo, who is in live stream. The Bishop or Diocese of Novaliches, Most Reverend Roberto O. Gaa, D.D. The Diocese of Cubao, headed by Bishop Most Reverend Onesto F. Ongchoco, C.D.D. And Victory Katipunan, Pastor Joseph Bonifacio.
Officers of the People's Council of Quezon City, headed by its chairman, Mr. Brian James Liu. Quezon City Association of Filipino-Chinese Businessmen, Inc., Board of Directors, headed by its president, Mr. Joaquin Hozon Co. PCCI Quezon City Officers and Board of Directors, headed by its chairman, Architect Alfred Joffrey Carandang.
And we would like to also recognize all the Sangguniang Kabataan who are present, chairmans and kagawats that also are on live stream. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Presiding Officer,
Majority Floor Leader Councilor Dorothy Delarmente is recognized.
I move to resume.
Resume.
The 22nd City Council would like to recognize our presiding officer, Vice Mayor Giancarlo Gamboa Sotto, to deliver his legislative report.
To the Honorable Mayor Joy Belmonte, give her a big hand. Majority Floor Leader Councilor Dorothy Delarmente, Minority Floor Leader Councilor Kate Galang Coseteng, and the rest of the members of the 22nd City Council. QCPD, headed by District Director, Police Brigadier General Melesio Buslig, Fire District Marshal Superintendent Tanawan, Jail Superintendent Abrazado, Jail Superintendent Jeronimo, Quezon City Schools Division Superintendent Ma'am Carlene Cedilla, DILG Director QC Sir Emmanuel Borromeo, Honorable Congressman Ralph Tulfo, Honorable Congressman Arjo Ataide, Honorable Congressman Franz Pomarin, Honorable Congressman Marvin Rillo, Honorable Congressman PM Vargas, Honorable Congressman Marivic Copilar, and of course, the Father Fire Mayor, Speaker Sonny Belmonte, my beautiful wife, Joy, to our Honorable Representative, former Congressman Kit Belmonte, former Congressman R.J. Belmonte, former City Councilors, City Administrator, Boss Mike Alimurong, OIC Secretary to the Mayor, Attorney Hermelia Banayad, Chief of Staff, Ma'am Rowena Macataw, all department heads, or shall I always say executive department family, and task force chiefs of Quezon City Government, punong barangays, SK chairpersons, Liga ng mga Barangay Kagawad President, all barangay officials, religious groups, CSO and business groups, friends watching online, and most especially the Quezon City Q citizens, isang pinagpalang araw po sa inyo lahat. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving the loudest round of applause to the reason why Quezon City is leading in the nation-building process of our country. Palapakan po natin at bigyang pugay ang ating mahal na Mayor, Joy Belmonte. As we mark our 6th State of the City address, the State of the City address of Mayor Joy, we also celebrate the 85th anniversary of our beloved Quezon City. What Mayor Joy and I have reflected on during last year's SOCA remains true today. While we have come a long way, there is still much we can more accomplish. Today, we stand together as one community and we reaffirm our commitment to the general welfare of our Q citizens. Our commitment to serve the people of our city is anchored on the value of building relationships in every community. And it starts in every Filipino family. We are blessed with our own, very own cultures and traditions that we must keep alive to enrich and preserve our own identity, not only as a city, but as a nation. Maka-Diyos at maka-pamilya tayong mga Pilipino. Magtulungan po tayo bilang isang pamilya. Mahalin ang Diyos, mahalin ang kapwa. Ito ang tuloy-tuloy at ito ang simula ng tuloy-tuloy na pag-asa. For the past years, together, we in the Quezon City Council have worked and passed ordinances to provide quality public service to each and every Filipino family. To further lay down our achievements, please allow me to mention the following notable ordinances that we passed the 22nd Quezon City Council for this term. Sa usapang health, naglaan po tayo ng mga patakaran upang masiguro na ang bawat isa sa atin ay may access sa quality medical services. Binigyan natin ng importansya ang kalusugan ng ating mga Q-citizens at sinisiguradong maayos ang lugar na kanilang ginagalawan. Health and safety po, yan po ang ating mga priorities, and we must protect it together. Through SB 3147, we extended medical assistance to indigent patients in Quezon City General Hospital, Novaliches District Hospital, and Rosario Baclang Bautista General Hospital. We also localized laws on the protection of rights of Quezon citizens suffering from mental health problems through the enactment of the Quezon City Mental Health Code of 2022, or SB 3158. To guarantee the commitment of the Quezon City government in adhering to the national laws affecting the operations of healthcare institutions, SB 3145 was passed to integrate the various PhilHealth packages in the health centers lying in clinics, Animal Bite Treatment Center, and Social Hygiene Clinic of the Quezon City Health Department, and in all Quezon City-owned hospitals. SB 3207 created a health promotion unit in the Quezon City Health Department, which will be in charge of the governance and implementation of health promotion policies, programs, and activities in Quezon City. SB 3224 mandates all barangays to have at least one barangay nutrition scholar and provides for their benefits and incentives. SB 3254 requires restaurants or similar food businesses operating and doing business in Quezon City to include in their menus the calorie count per serving of the food they are offering. SB 3161 granted healthcare and insurance benefits to all barangay employees in Quezon City, while SB 3276 provides for a healthcare insurance program for all Quezon City government officials, employees, consultants, and contract of service and job personnel. The Quezon City government, through SB 3286, established Clinica Eastwood, a comprehensive sexual health care clinic which serves as a diagnostic treatment and referral facility for patients with sexually transmitted disease. SB 3285 established the Quezon City Integrated Cancer Control Program to help prevent cancer and improve cancer survivorship among Quezon City citizens. As a family-friendly city, we also aim to ensure that our Q citizens have access to job opportunities. Lagi ko naman sinasabi at lagi namin isinisigaw ni Mayor Joy, we're not here to promote ourselves. We're here to promote the quality of life of every Filipino family in Quezon City. SB 3195 established a special program for employment of students and out-of-school youth to provide the temporary employment to poor but deserving students, out-of-school youth, and dependents of displaced or would-be displaced workers in order to augment the family's income to help ensure that the beneficiaries are able to pursue their education. SB 3236 mandates all business establishments and contractors to hire at least 50% of the unskilled and at least 30% skilled bona fide residents of Quezon City. We also prioritize the protection and promotion of children's rights, ensuring that our youth are given the best opportunities to survive, grow, be protected, and participate in our society. Education is a right, not a privilege. Education is essential, and we will strengthen our schools to give every child the tools they need to succeed. Kaya po, mas lalo natin pinagtibay ang kanilang mga karapatan at naglaan po tayo ng mga hakbang upang masiguro ang kanilang magandang kinabukasan. SB 3197 mandates all hospitals, lying maternity clinics, and other birthing facilities within Quezon City to use the Quezon City birth registration online in order to minimize delayed registrations of births and make the process of birth registration easier and more accessible for everyone. SB 3159 provides the recognition of the top 3 barangays with the highest garnered rating for being the most child-friendly barangays in Quezon City. SB 3241, or the Anti-Osaic Ordinance, provides special protection to children from all forms of online sexual violence, abuse, and exploitation, and established programs to protect and reintegrate children victims into mainstream of society. SB 3182 created the Learning Recovery Fund, which will serve as a trust fund used solely for the priority learning recovery programs and projects of Quezon City. SB 3279 provides the establishment of reading centers in all the 142 barangays of Quezon City. SB 3214 enacted the Anti-Child Labor Ordinance of Quezon City in order to provide special protection to children against child labor and its worst forms, and to intervene on behalf of the child with a parent, guardian, or persons having care and custody of the child fails or is unable to protect the child against labor. SB 3248 amended Section 32 of Ordinance SB 2180 by expanding the mandate for child protection policies in all schools and workplaces in Quezon City. Another measure, SB 3283, or the Expanded Scholarship Code of Quezon City, expanded the scholarship program categories provided for by the Quezon City government in order to cater to more scholarship beneficiaries and established a simplified scholarship process. Additionally, the City Council is also currently in the process of amending the Quezon City Children's Code of 2012 to ensure that we are in conformance with national laws pertaining to children's rights. We have also passed measures that emphasize the importance of inclusivity and equality in our public service. Sabay-sabay at walang maiiwan sa pagunlad ng ating mahal na syudad. SB 3192 gives free maternal and child kits to those beneficiaries who completed all the stages of maternal and child care program. We addressed pregnancy-related risks and to provide effective mechanisms to support women's reproductive health. SB 3146 underscores the benefits of breastfeeding as one of the most effective ways to ensure child health and survival, and to recognize the insufficient health diet to meet the nutrients requirements of mothers after childbirth. The Quezon City government enacted this ordinance as a vehicle to provide postnatal supplements for breastfeeding to all qualified beneficiaries. SB 3221 requires all public health care providers within Quezon City to recognize and respect the use of the Quezon City Right to Care card para sa lahat ng nangangailangan nito. We also granted additional benefits to solo parents through SB 3299, otherwise known as the Expanded Solo Parents Welfare Ordinance of Quezon City. SB 3234 exempts all PWDs in Quezon City from paying initial rates in government-owned public parking facilities. SB 3164 institutionalized the mandate of the Quezon City Persons with Disability Affairs Office to provide assistive devices to persons with hearing, physical, and visual disability. SB 3154 provides for the procedures and guidelines regarding the affiliation and training of health professions students in our city-owned hospitals and in our Kabahagi Center for Children with Disabilities. Moreover, we are excited to share with you all of these initiatives aimed at the promoting business viability. By supporting our local businesses, we are investing in our community's future. With these new policies, we are committed to creating an environment where entrepreneurship can thrive. It goes without saying that when businesses succeed, our community flourishes. SB 3213 grants tax incentives to any private entity who shall donate assets and/or services for any priority program of the Quezon City government. SB 3272 sets forth the guidelines and standards for the registration of nano enterprises in Quezon City and provides for the fiscal and non-fiscal incentives to the same. SB 3274 allows for the conferment of the Quezon City Outstanding Market Award as a recognition of exemplary operations that substantially contribute in making Quezon City an ideal place to live, work, and conduct business in. To strengthen and intensify the programs that aim to boost the local economy of Quezon City and to alleviate poverty, SB 3287 provided capital assistance, namely Small Income Generating Assistance, or SIGA, project in SICAP, Galing Pangkabuhayan, or SIGAP project to all qualified beneficiaries with this. The Quezon City government uplifts those who are economically and physically disadvantaged and provides them with a new lease of hope. SB 3151 provided for the extended schedule for the payment of business taxes, fees, and charges not just for the year 2023, but also for the years 2024 and 2025. For our transport sector, several ordinances were passed approving subsidies and franchises. Ito ay magbibigay daan sa mas magandang sistema ng transportasyon na tutulong sa mga mamamayan na makagalaw ng mas madali at mas ligtas. Having good transportation would flourish our economy. SB 3184 institutionalized the Quezon City Business Augmentation Program or Quezon City Bus Augmentation Program as a sustainable and reliable public service program of the Quezon City government. Ito po yung free bus ng Quezon City. Due to the unprecedented increase of fuel prices, SB 3247 provides fuel subsidy to all tricycles for hire with an existing valid franchise and updated registration with the Quezon City government. We also approved on third and final reading several ordinances granting 1,402 additional tricycle franchises. The 22nd Quezon City Council approved other notable legislations that address other concerns too of our city. Following the discovery of the dark side of POGO, which were linked to financial scamming, money laundering, prostitution, human trafficking, kidnapping, and brutal torture, the Quezon City government localized the pronouncement of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. In fact, we filed this measure right before the SONA of President Bongbong Marcos. And after his SONA, this measure was approved. Through SB 3297, with regard to the total banning of POGO operation and any business directly related thereto. SB 3235, or the Social Reintegration Program Ordinance of Quezon City, was passed as a means to address the problems faced by those who were released from penal institutions and drug treatment and rehabilitation centers as a measure of crime prevention. SB 3281 provides for a policy framework on volunteerism and institutionalized a mechanism to strengthen the role of the Philippine National Volunteer Service Coordinating Agency in Quezon City. SB 3178 or the BPSO Incentive Ordinance for 2023-2025 provides for a monthly allowance for 500 pesos for the regular public safety officers of the 142 barangays from 2023 po ito until 2025. SB 3239 expanded the benefits of the 4Ps beneficiaries, specifically social services, education, employment, health, entrepreneurial, and other services that can be provided based on the assessment of the QC-LAC. SB 3233 regulates the sale and use of firecrackers and pyrotechnic devices and prohibits the use of the manufacturing of all kinds thereof to ensure protection and safety of all persons and properties in Quezon City. I would like to report that public participation remains strong in Quezon City. Through our 3 accreditation ordinances, we have a total of 5,350 accredited CSOs, NGOs, and people's organizations in Quezon City. We also amended and updated the Participation, Accountability, and Transparency Ordinance of Quezon City through SB 3169 to strengthen our accreditation process and ensure that all sectors are represented. Gusto ko pong pasalamatan lahat ng mga members ng NGOs, CSOs, and POs at sa ating People's Council of Quezon City officials na kasama natin ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa inyong masiglang pakikilahok at suporta sa ating mga programa. Salamat rin po sa inyong boses na nagbibigay daan upang malaman namin ang totoong pulso ng inyong sektor at ng bawat sektor. As of October 17, 2024, in a total of 105 sessions, the 22nd City Council passed 158 ordinances and 494 resolutions, or a total of 988 legislations. Annually, we have also timely passed the city government's appropriation ordinances and supplemental budgets in accordance with the provisions of the Local Government Code. We, in the 22nd City Council, are one family in serving the people. We are blessed and proud. I am proud and honored to be the presiding officer of this council, which has ushered meaningful ordinances to our city. We have stood firm in our commitment to good governance and servant leadership as we realize our goal of families growing together, families being protected, breaking the chains of limitation, and achieving their hopes and dreams. Let's remember that our work is not done. We must continue to advocate for each other and uphold the values that bind us as a community. We should be the instrument that gives hope to those who have less in life. Together, let's foster a Quezon City where everyone can equally progress. As written in Proverbs 31, verse 8, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice for those being crushed. This is our call to action. Let's continue to build our nation by doing and giving the best for Quezon City. One family at a time. One goal, one purpose. Serve God by serving others. Ikalat po natin ang pag-asa. Pag-asang nagmumula sa Diyos para sa bawat pamilya. Maraming salamat po at magpatuloy po tayong magtulungan at iangat ang kapwa, huli ang sarili, sa ikabubuti ng ating lungsod. Maraming salamat po. Ladies and gentlemen, may we recognize the Honorable Mayor Josefina G. Belmonte.
Kindly take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. To Vice Mayor Gian Sotto, to the Majority Floor Leader Dorothy Delarmente, to our Minority Floor Leader Kate Galang Coseteng, former Speaker Feliciano Belmonte, our district representatives, we have with us Congressman Arjo Ataide, Congressman Ralph Tulfo, Congressman Franz Pumaren, Congressman Marvin Rillo, Congressman PM Vargas, and Congresswoman Marivic Copilar. Members of the City Council, members of the Executive Department led by City Administrator Michael Alimurong, to all of our barangay officials that are present here today, to all of our honored guests, mga kapwa ko Q citizens, isang mapagpalayang araw sa ating lahat. Bago ko magpatuloy, nakita ko ang aking asawa, binabati ko siya. Bihira lang po magpakita sa akin yan dito. Ito na naman tayo. Sana nakapag-stretching kayo bago tayo nagsimula. Medyo mahaba-habang usapan ito. Sa totoo lang, tuwing papalapit ang SOCA, hindi ko maiwasang malula dahil kada taon pahaba ang listahan ng ating mga nagawa. Pero nakakatuwa ring magbalik tanaw. Malayo na ang ating narating. Sana sa hapon na ito, may pagmalaki nyo rin na dito kayo nakatira sa Quezon City. Ipinagdiriwang natin ang 85th founding anniversary ng ating lungsod. Noong nakarang gabi lang, matapos bunuin ang isa sa mga unang draft ng ating SOCA, pauwi na akong nang napansin ko ang mga salita ni Pangulong Quezon, yung nakaukit sa pillar ng ating main building. Bahagi ito ng isang pahayag tungkol sa pagnanais niya na may tatag hindi lang ang bagong sentro ng pamahalaan, kundi ang isang lungsod na magiging showplace of the nation. Hinanap ko ang buong quote at tila ba swak na swak ang timing ng paalala. Ang pangarap ni Quezon, to create a city that would serve as the epitome of culture and spirit of the country, a dignified concentration of human life, aspirations, endeavors, and achievements, and a productive, self-contained community. Ang ating lungsod ay nakatindig sa pangako ng buhay na may dignidad, laya at kabuluhan. Para sa akin, yan ang punot dulo ng ating pagkilos. Over the years, as we chase this aspiration, we have been called to imagine what else is possible. And as a result, we have introduced policies, programs, and innovations beyond the conventional ways of governance. Walang pag-aatubili nating masasabi. Hindi natin sinasayang ang tiwala ng ating mga kababayan. Mula 2019 hanggang ngayon, sinusuklian natin ito ng serbisyong labas sa hulma ng nakasanayan. Nanglilingkod tayo ng tapat, mabuti at mahusay. Walang pag-aaksaya, walang padlilinlang. Sa 39 billion pesos na inaprubahang budget para sa 2024, higit kalahati ang nakalaan sa social services, sa kalusugan, edukasyon, pangkabuhayan at pabahay, sa agarang pagtugon sa panahon ng krisis, at sa suporta na maasahan ng iba't ibang sektor. Consistent ang priority na ito sa nakalipas na mga taon, dahil una sa agenda natin ang quality of life ng ating mga mamamayan. Mas mataas ang budget na ito kumpara sa pondong minana natin 5 years ago. Pero hindi tayo nagtaas ng buwis. Hindi tayo nagpataw ng dagdag na pasanin sa ating kapwa Q citizen. At wala tayong pinagkakautangan, zero utang sa Quezon City. Ang susi, maayos at masinop tayo sa pondong ipinagkatiwala sa atin. Bukod sa sulit na sulit ang budget natin dahil sa mabubuting programa, dagdag pruweba rin ang unqualified opinion na 4 consecutive years na nating natatanggap mula sa Commission on Audit. Ibang klase tayong mag-alaga dito sa QC. Nagta-translate ito sa mas mataas na kita para sa lungsod. Nitong nagdaang taon, pumalo sa 27.41 billion pesos ang ating locally sourced revenue. At malaking bahagi nito ay ang 22.9 billion pesos mula sa masigasig nating koleksyon ng real property and business taxes. Ayon sa Department of Finance, tayo ang nangunguna sa mga highly urbanized cities in terms of year-on-year growth with a 30% increase between fiscal years 2022 and 2023. Shout out nga kay Tres Ed Villanueva. For 2024, tinatayang malalampasan natin ang total tax collection last year. In fact, as of September 30, nasa 15.8 billion pesos na ang ating nakokolekta. Lahat ito ay produkto ng ating pagsisikap na isaayos at padaliin ang mga proseso para sa tax collection at pagnenegosyo. Halimbawa na lang, nito ang ating ordinansa na nagbibigay ng discount sa mga maagang nagsisettle ng kanilang tax obligations. Malaking bagay rin ang ating digitalization efforts sa city government na sinimulan natin para gawing mas convenient ang mga proseso, habang binabawasan ang face-to-face interactions para iwas lagay at red tape. Accessible kahit saan ang ating QC e-services portal, kung saan available na ang 145 online services at transactions ng ating city government. I believe we are the most automated city in the whole Philippines. Pwedeng magbayad dito ng buwis at iba pang fees to your preferred payment option, bank transfer man, card, payment, o e-wallet. Ngayong taon, na-roll out na ng tuluyan ang ating online business tax assessment. Higit 45,000 taxpayers ang gumamit ng serbisyong ito during the first half of the year, with online tax payments reaching 152.4 million pesos. Bukod sa mas madaling pagbabayad ng buwis, we continue to strengthen ease of doing business in our city through a streamlined process that we continuously seek to improve. Our efforts continue to bear fruit. Back-to-back ang pagkilala sa atin bilang most business-friendly city ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Nandito sila ngayon, ang PCCI Quezon City. Maraming salamat sa karangalan. And I believe the goal is really to beat the record of my dad, which is to become a Hall of Famer. So noong 2023, 24 at 25, no? So isang taon na lang pantay na tayo, Dad. 4 na beses na rin tayong kinilala ng Department of Trade and Industry bilang overall most competitive LGU in the Philippines. As we approach the final quarter of this year, we have already welcomed more than 9,473 new businesses. Halos kasing dami na ito ng new businesses registrants natin sa kabuuan ng 2023. Nasa QC e-services platform rin natin ang ating Business One-Stop Shop o BOSS. Dito sa QC, isang proseso na lang ang pagpaparehistro ng business name, pag-apply ng business permit, at pag-secure ng barangay clearance. Through our partnership with DTI and all of our 142 barangays, streamlined na ang lahat, kaya ang mga nag-a-apply, di na kailangan magpabalik-balik sa iba't ibang opisina. Under QC Biz Easy, 1 oras lang may i-invoice ka nang matatanggap kung nag-apply para sa bagong business permit. At ang renewal, 10 seconds lang. Libre na rin ang delivery ng hard copy ng permits kasama pati ang mga resibo. Kung hindi naman techie, available pa rin ang mga serbisyong ito sa ating City Hall. In fact, baginhawa na ang on-site experience dahil sa new and improved boss center ng ating Business Permits and Licensing Department. Bukod sa automated ang ticketing system at bago lahat ng computers, balita ko may libreng brewed coffee pa para sa lahat. Bawal ang 3-in-1. Shout out kay Ms. Margie Santos Mejia ng BPLD. Absent ba si Margie? Ayan, si Ms. Margie. High-tech na rin ang pagkuha ng location clearance ng mga negosyo. Under our automated zoning evaluation system, nagche-check agad kung pwede ang binabalak na negosyo sa isang lugar. At kung hindi, tutulungan natin silang maghanap ng area na akma para dito. Available rin ang impormasyon na ito sa ating public access map since 100% of our registered businesses are already geotagged gamit ang artificial intelligence or AI. Natatrack natin ang trends at patterns ng mga negosyo using all these data, which will help with our land use, zoning, and development plans. As I speak, nakapag-issue na tayo ng 22,824 building permits and clearances na nagpasok ng halos 300 million pesos sa ating lungsod. Lahat ng ito ay dumaan sa ating QC Build Easy na nakatanggap ng Government Best Practice Recognition noong 2023. Dahil simultaneous na ang online evaluation, pre-checking ng building plans at iba pang bahagi ng proseso. Agad nang nasisimulan ang mga proyektong compliant sa building regulations. For simple permit applications, 3 araw lang ang hihintayin at 1 linggo para sa complex permits. Shout out tayo kay Engineer Gani Versosa. At para patuloy na mahikayat ang mga negosyo na tumaya sa ating lungsod, dinagdagan pa natin ang incentives para sa medium and large enterprises. Through the amended Quezon City Local Economic Development Incentives Code, maaari mag-apply para sa 2-year tax exemptions ang mga bago, relocating o expanding na negosyo. Uulitin ko yan ha. May tax incentives ng 2 taon, tama ba si M.I.C.E? 2-year tax exemption for all medium and large businesses that relocate in Quezon City. Inahasahan natin na sa tulong ng ordinansang ito, may papasok na 100 bagong medium at large businesses na magbibigay ng nasa 5,000 trabaho para sa Q citizens. May business incentives rin tayo para sa mga negosyo sa creative industry, urban agriculture, and low-cost housing, and all businesses related to climate action because these are our advocacies. Sisiguruhin rin natin na hindi maapektuhan ng exemptions na ito ang kita ng lungsod sa mga susunod na taon. Tuloy-tuloy rin tayo sa hangarin na maging innovation at startup capital ng bansa. Through our Startup QC program, the first and the largest of its kind in the country, we have provided grants of 1 million pesos to 10 startups since 2022. Madadagdagan pa yan later this week sa pagtapos ng ating cohort 3. Meron rin tayong Startup QC Student Competition kung saan nakapaglaan na tayo ng suporta para sa 27 business proposals mula sa iba't ibang academic institutions. Kapag pinag-usapan natin ang pag-unlad dito sa QC, kasama syempre ang ating maliliit na negosyo na itinuturing na lifeblood ng ating ekonomiya. For 2024, nasa 73 million pesos na ang naibigay nating pangpuhunan sa ilalim ng pangkabuhayang QC mula nang inilunsad ang programa sa gitna ng pandemya. We have supported the entrepreneurial journey of over 60,000 Q citizens, including micro-entrepreneurs, solo parents, OFWs, PWDs, and indigents, with a total of 624 million pesos in capital assistance. Dahil ginabayan natin sila with training, insurance, and e-commerce support, 96.9% na mga negosyong ito ay lumalago na. Shout out naman dyan para kay Ms. Mona Salimyap ng ating Small Businesses and Cooperatives Development Department. Sa Pop QC naman, naibibida natin ang iba't ibang proudly original products mula sa ating lungsod. na kabuhayan ng higit 600 entrepreneurs at kooperatiba who collectively earned 18.6 million pesos so far this year. Nakita natin na malaking oportunidad talaga ito para sa budding entrepreneurs. Isa na rito si Everly Aguilar ng Barangay Batasan Hills, nung umaasenso na dahil sa kanyang simot sarap chicken wings. Mula sa masigasig na pagsali sa ating bazaars at trade fairs noong 2023, meron ng 5 branches ang negosyo ni Everly at magbubukas na rin siya ng branch sa Alabang. She is able to pay it forward by giving jobs to now 40 employees. At nagsimula si Everly sa programang Pangkabuhayan QC ni Ms. Mona. Salamat sa ordinansang ipinasa natin nitong Abril, ang mga sari-sari store owners at iba pang nano-entrepreneurs, legit business owners na rin. Ang 500 pesos na registration fee, all-inclusive na. May access sa training, financial grants, at iba pa. At dahil nasa database na, mas madali silang maalalayan kung sakaling tamaan ng sakuna ang negosyo nila. Mula naman nang inilunsad natin ang Market One-Stop Shop o MOS last year, ginawa nating mas patas at maayos ang kalakaran sa ating mga palengke. Wala nang palakasan o lagay sa market master. Hindi na sinasubcontract ang mga pwesto. At mas madali rin ang koleksyon ng rental fees. At present, we have more than 2,000 stallholders across all 8 public markets. Halos lahat sila nakikisabay na rin sa cashless transactions with their assigned QR codes. Nasa 90% na ng ating mga market vendors ang meron ito. Kaya pwede nang magbayad through GCash at online banking ang kanilang mga suki. Bilang tahanan ng pinakamaraming registered cooperatives sa buong Metro Manila, buo rin ang suporta natin sa mga kooperatiba through capacity building, financial grants, at iba pa. Kasama sa mga ito ang Holy Spirit Toda. Dahil accredited na sila, nakapagbukas sila ng sariling canteen sa kanilang terminal, napatok sa mga pasahero at kabarangay. Balak rin nilang maging isang multipurpose cooperative para pwedeng makahiram ng puhunan ang mga miyembro nila. Marami-rami pa, no? O na, no? So, yes, ang sagot nyo yes. Kasi ang next sagot ko, marami pang padating, so sana nag-CR kayo bago kayo pumunta dito. But all of these programs are proof that we are bringing economic empowerment within everyone's reach, especially for those who need it the most. Kapag sinabi natin kasama ka sa pag-unlad, hindi lang ito slogan, kundi isang pangako na ating pinaninindigan. Maliban sa kabuhayan, tinututukan rin natin ang iba't ibang aspeto para sa overall welfare ng ating mga kababayan. Tuloy-tuloy ang ating pagkilos para mapadali ang pagpaparehistro para sa life documents gaya ng birth certificate bilang kauna-unahang online birth registration system sa bansa. Muling kinilala bilang finalist sa Galing Pook Awards ang ating Quezon City Birth Registration Online o QC Bro. Shout out tayo kay Sir June Carino ng Civil Registry Department. 2 straight years na tayong finalists sa Galing Pook. Sana naman magwagi na tayo ngayong Miyerkules when we defend. Higit 53,000 births na ang naitala sa QC Bro mula nang ilunsad natin ito noong 2022. Nakita natin na halos naalis na ang kapabayaan o negligence bilang dahilan ng delayed registration. Dahil fina-facilitate na sa ating mga ospital o birthing facilities ang pagre-rehistro ng mga bagong silang na sanggol. So ang ibig sabihin nito, there are 0 delayed registrations in Quezon City as of the moment and 0 ang mga batang walang birth certificate. Nagsasagawa rin tayo ng regular caravans sa mga barangay para mairehistro na rin sa wakas ang mga Q-citizens na matagal nang namuhay na walang birth certificate. Siguro kung may QC Bro, walang Alice Go. Ngayong 2024, pinalawig na natin ang online services para mapadali rin ang marriage and death registrations. So online na rin ang pagrehistro ng inyong kasal. So, hindi kayo pwedeng magkaroon ng dalawang misis, ha? Mga punong barangay. Samantala, pumalo na sa 1.1 million Q-citizens ang nakarehistro sa ating QCID program, kung saan integrated na ang iba't ibang serbisyo ng ating city government. Mula scholarship applications, pabahay, health services, pati na ang paghiram ng libro sa ating mga public library at iba pa. Sa kapwa nating Q-citizens, mag-avail na rin kayo ng QCID dahil bukod sa mas madaling ma-access ang ating services, meron pa tayong dose-dose ng partner merchants na nagbibigay ng promo at discount sa lahat ng QCID holders. Dito sa QC, sinisikap nating gawing abot kamay ang kalusugan. Yung tipong nasaan ka man sa lungsod, pwede mong makuha ang tulong na iyong kailangan. Mas tinututukan natin ang pag-enroll ng mas maraming Q-citizens sa PhilHealth. Ngayong Universal Healthcare Integrated Site na ang ating lungsod. Sa ilalim nito, mabibigyan na ng access ang mas maraming Q-citizen ng mga serbisyo, gaya ng consultation, health risk screening, at mga piling lab test at gamot sa mga accredited PhilHealth consulta providers sa lungsod. Nagiging posible na ito dahil sa Integrated Health Information System. Isa na lang ang database para sa patient records. Ibig sabihin, pwede kang pumunta sa kahit anong city-run health facility para sa konsultasyon, treatment o mga gamot. Hindi na kailangang paulit-ulit ikwento ang medical history mo. At inaasahang mas mabilis ang pagtulong sa'yo. Nababantayan rin natin kung nasunod ba ang reseta mo. Mas efficient na rin ang endorsement kung sakaling kailangang i-refer ka sa ibang facility. Operational na ang database sa ating city clinic. Sa higit 60 health centers sa ating lying-in clinics, animal bite treatment centers, social hygiene clinics, at maging sa ating molecular laboratory. Para naman sa city government, mas madali nating natutukoy kung anong mga gamot o serbisyo ang kailangan ng ating mga komunidad. Mas maayos rin ang coordination among our healthcare providers. So ang ibig sabihin ng HIS, if you belong to one health center, your records are in that one health center, you can go to a health center in the other part of the city and your records will be accessible there. Kaya hindi rin pwedeng dayain ang sistema. Kasi malalaman natin kung nakakuha ka na ng gamot sa isang health center at hindi ka na pwedeng kumuha pa ng same medicines in other health centers. And this will ensure efficiency in our expenditures and hindi pagsasamantalahan ang ating pong pamahalaan. Malaking tulong rin ang pagkakaroon ng sapat na doktor sa ating mga health center. Mula sa isang doktor kada 2 facility nung tayo po ay unang maupo, ngayon, meron na tayong 79 doctors na nakatutok sa 66 health centers. This was my campaign promise to all of you. Para matiyak na matutugunan maski ang malalaking barangay. Kasabay ng pagsasaayos ng ating health facilities, 2 bagong health centers ang binuksan natin ngayong taon. Ang West Riverside Health Center sa Barangay San Antonio at ang Rojas Health Center sa Barangay Rojas. Nakikipagsabayan rin ang ating local hospitals sa pagpapabuti ng serbisyo. Halimbawa, ang Quezon City General Hospital ang kauna-unahang local government hospital sa Pilipinas na nag-aalok ng fellowship training program sa geriatric medicine bukod pa sa 10 residency accredited training programs na meron ito. Ang Novaliches District Hospital naman, kinilala na bilang Newborn Screening Satellite Continuity Clinic nitong Setyembre, making it one of 4 such clinics in Metro Manila. Ang Rosario Maclang Bautista General Hospital naman, isa sa mga outstanding level 2 hospital sa buong bansa. Para naman makontrol ang non-communicable diseases, patuloy ang pamimigay natin ng libreng maintenance medicines para sa hypertension at diabetes. Nasa higit 156,000 na ang nabigyan natin ng gamot this year. Kahit hindi senior citizen, pwede makapag-avail nito. In fact, 43% sa ating mga beneficiaries ay non-senior citizens. Ngayong taon, inaprubahan ang pagkakaroon ng iba pang klase ng maintenance medicine sa ating National Drug Formulary. Soon, pati mga Q-citizen na may iba pang mga chronic health conditions, mabibigyan na rin ng libreng gamot. The only reason why we're not able to give this free medicine is because it is not approved by the DOH, but now they have approved a much longer list of medicines, and therefore our Q-citizens can expect to receive more of their urgent healthcare medications starting next year. Samantala, by January next year din, lahat ng higit 300,000 na senior citizens dito sa Quezon City makakatanggap na ng libreng bakuna kontra pneumonia at flu. Lahat ng senior citizens sa Quezon City. Pati tatay ko makakatanggap. Isa rin sa mga ipinagmamalaki nating programang pangkalusugan, ang QC Human Milk Bank, na muling kinilala bilang finalist ng Galing Pook sa taong ito. Magkaribal sila ng QC Bro. Napakalungkot kasi parehas na napakagandang programa. Mula nang buksan natin ang Milk Bank 10 years ago, libo-libo ng mga sanggol at mga pamilya ang ating natulungan. Lalo pa tayo ang pinakamura at pinaka-accessible na milk bank. Sa atin, 100% ng requests ay natutugunan. Dahil meron tayong regular milk letting activities sa ating mga komunidad and literally a never-ending supply of milk. Ang supply natin nakakatulong rin sa mga sanggol sa iba't ibang lugar, lalo na during crisis situations. Our milk was donated to children in Taal during the threat of the eruption. Nung nasunog ang PGH, nag-donate din tayo ng gatas doon. At kapag may sakuna, matik, tinatawagan tayo ng iba't ibang mga LGU para humingi ng gatas sa mga children or babies at risk nila. Sa kabilang banda, proactive rin ang ating lungsod sa pagtulong sa early detection ng cancer sa ating mga mamamayan. In fact, pinasa natin ngayong taon ang Integrated Cancer Control Ordinance as reported by the Vice Mayor. And just this year, higit 56,000 na kababaihan na ang sumailalim sa breast cancer screening at nasa 14,000 naman ang nag-avail ng cervical cancer screening natin. Ang mga nakitaan ng sakit, agad nating nirefer sa ating partner hospitals. Pagdating naman sa pagtugon sa HIV/AIDS, binuksan natin itong Hunyo ang Klinika Eastwood, ang kauna-unahang public-private partnership sa bansa na nakatutok sa lumalalang kondisyong HIV/AIDS. Kasabay ito ng patuloy na serbisyo ng iba pa nating social hygiene clinics sa ating lungsod. Mula nang nagbukas ang Klinika Eastwood, mahigit 900 tests na ang naisagawa dito. Nais nating makasunod sa 95-95-95 target ng World Health Organization. 95% of people with HIV know their status. 95% of those who know their status are undergoing antiretroviral therapy, and 95% of those going through antiretroviral therapy have suppressed viral load, right? Yeah. Very good, Councilor Bernard. That's your ordinance. Bahagi ng pagtutok natin sa sakit na ito at sa iba pang communicable diseases, ang pagpapalakas ng ating dating CESU, na ngayon ay City Epidemiology Surveillance Division na, hindi lang unit. And this is really our way of thanking Doc Rolly Cruz because he single-handedly fought the COVID pandemic with his small team of CESU, and now they are now a division. Sad to say Rolly is not with us. He is attending an HIV/AIDS conference in another country, but we remember him today for his valuable contribution to our fight against these kinds of diseases. Ngayong taon, naging maagap rin tayo sa pagtugon sa iba't ibang health situations. Halimbawa, nang magpositibo sa pertussis ang 87 sanggol sa QC, hindi tayo nagdalawang isip na magdeklara ng outbreak. At agad tayong bumili ng libo-libong doses ng 6-in-1 vaccines at antibiotics para maprotektahan ang mga bata mula sa sakit na ito, habang hinihintay pa ang supply mula sa DOH. The beautiful thing about our city is we are not afraid to declare when there is a problem. Other cities tinatago ang datos. but that does not solve the problem. In Quezon City, we declare when we have a problem because we are confident we can solve the problem with the help of our people. Sa gitna ng muling banta ng African swine fever at para pigilan ang unsanitary na pagkatay ng baboy, mahigpit nating ipinatupad ang ordinansa na nagbabawal sa hog raising sa ating lungsod. Ngayon, wala nang hog raising sa Quezon City at tinulungan natin lahat ng naapektuhang hog raisers na magkaroon ng alternatibong kabuhayan sa pamamagitan ng ating pangkabuhayang QC program. Naging proactive rin tayo sa pagtugon sa banta ng M.I.C.E. Again, everybody, nobody wanted to admit they had M.I.C.E. Quezon City. We admitted that we have this problem, and this enabled us to mobilize everyone to work together to address this problem. Mabilis ang naging contact tracing efforts at inspection ng halos 400 establishments, gaya ng mga spa at massage clinics. Agad nating ipinasara ang mga nadiskubring wala palang permit at hindi sumusunod sa ating sanitation requirements. We also continue to champion better mental health support in our city. Direkta nang nakakahingi ang Q-citizens na nangangailangan ng medication sa 6 nating DOH-accredited mental wellness access hubs. Dahil sa mental health code na ipinasa natin noong 2022, again sponsored by Councilor Bernard Herrera, tumaas ng 75% ang bilang ng mga nasaserbisyohan ng mga mental wellness hubs natin. Kaya naman, ngayong taon ay kinilala tayo bilang Hall of Famer sa Light Up Blue campaign ng Philippine Mental Health Association for being so proactive with our efforts to address the mental health problem in our city. Sa larangan naman ng edukasyon, patuloy ang pagbubuhos natin ng tulong at suporta sa ating mga mag-aaral, in line with our goal to build a future-ready city. Mula 2020, nakapagbigay na tayo ng higit 2 milyong learning kits na may kasamang storybooks, reading cards, at workbooks. Meron rin tayong QC bags na may kasama ng tumbler to help children with our advocacy against plastic. And over the past 4 years, pero nabalitaan ko yung mga nanay yung gumagamit ng tumbler, hindi yung bata. We have also distributed over 300,000 tablets to our students. Nasa halos 10,000 laptops naman ang naipamahagi na natin sa ating mga teachers na mas buwelo na magturo dahil may magagamit na rin silang smart TV, projectors, at sound systems. Shout out kay Miss Marie Cris Veloso at kay Ma'am Carlene Cedilla and the rest of the SDO staff. Ngayong taon, nagdiriwang ng 30th founding anniversary ang ating Quezon City University. There is much to celebrate. Kasama ang QCU sa 2024 Times Higher Education Impact Rankings, isang international assessment na tumitingin sa efforts ng mga universidad para makibahagi sa pag-abot ng Sustainable Development Goals. In fact, tayo ang natatanging local university sa Pilipinas na napabilang sa listahan na ito ngayong taon. Bahagi rin ng milestone celebration ng QCU ang pagpapasinaya ng bago nitong 7th-story academic building. Kasunod nito, binuksan natin ang QCU Center for Urban Agriculture and Innovation, katuwang ang Department of Agriculture. Kasama na sa 10 course offerings ng pamantasan ang computer engineering bilang tugon sa tumataas na demand sa computer at data analytics. Patuloy din ang pagtaas ng bilang ng ating mga estudyante na naka-enroll sa ating lokal na pamantasan. Katuwang rin ang ating local university sa pagpapalakas ng pamahalaan. Bukod sa inaalok nitong certificate courses on leadership, for example, magkakaroon na rin ito ng urban governance training modules para sa mga barangay sa buong Metro Manila. And this is in partnership with the DILG. So ang sinimulan natin with our barangay officials, kayo ang naging unang batch, kung baga guinea pig, ay naging matagumpay, nakita ng DILG, at ngayon, dahil sa inyo, ay itong kursong ito ay magiging available na sa lahat ng mga punong barangay at kagawad at barangay officials sa buong Metro Manila. So kudos to all of our barangay officials who believe in the program, and a shout out to Ma'am Tere Atienza for her vision for our university. Samantala, going strong rin ang ating scholarship program mula 2019. Mahigit 31,000 na ang scholars ng ating lungsod. At ang good news, lampas 11,000 na sa kanila ang nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Dahil sa ordinansang ipinasa ng ating City Council, hindi lang honor students ang pwedeng maging scholar. Mas marami ng kabataan mula sa vulnerable sectors ang maaaring makatanggap ng scholarship. Meron rin tayong scholars na youth leaders, as well as those pursuing sports, arts, and postgraduate programs. Halos doble na rin ang stipend na natatanggap ng bawat scholar, with a 64% increase sa budget ng ating scholarship program sa school year na ito. Patuloy rin ang pagsasaayos natin ng ating mga pasilidad para mabigyan ng kaaya-ayang learning environment ang ating mga mag-aaral. May bagong school building na ang Belmonte Elementary School, at tuloy-tuloy ang rehabilitation work para sa facilities sa iba't ibang paaralan sa ating lungsod. Bahagi rin ng pagpapabuti ng infrastructure ang mas mabilis na internet connectivity para sa ating mga eskwelahan. Dumadaloy na sa lahat ng ating public schools ang 695 high-speed internet lines, or 695 high-speed internet lines. With our pivot towards educational technology, naglaan na rin tayo ng pondo para madagdagan ang mga computer units sa mga eskwelahan. With the help of partner organizations, we have improved. Yung mga teacher ba yung pumapalakpak tsaka principals? Go ahead. We have improved the computer labs of 4 schools, and we plan to do the same for 63 other schools before the end of the year. Automated na rin ang ating library services. May online database na tayo ng extensive na catalog ng Quezon City Public Library, including our main library dito sa City Hall grounds at ang 32 branches natin across the city. Kaya pati pagre-reserve ng libro, pwede nang gawin through our e-services platform. But we are also proud of the on-site experience in our libraries. Marami ng raves at good reviews tayong natatanggap from students, remote workers, and anyone looking for a space to be productive in. Meron pang Japanese and Korean lesson sa ating library. So shout out tayo kay Ma'am Marisa Chico for her innovative library services. Beyond our libraries, we are reinforcing our commitment to elevate literacy and numeracy among young Q citizens. Sa pamamagitan ng ating QC tutoring program, halos 2,000 mag-aaral na ang naturuang bumasa, sumulat, at magbilang. From the, I think a sample of about 7,000 children that we identified in the elementary levels that were unable to read at all. So 2,000 na po ang ating naturuan. As we continue these efforts, the 2025 program will target 1,000 more non-readers and frustrated readers, while also expanding to support 4,000 struggling learners in math, ensuring that they reach grade level and are equipped to succeed. Ultimately, ang goal natin, dapat zero illiteracy at wala ng non-numerates sa kabataang QC. So I would like to thank nandito ang PCCI, pero ang mga Rotarian ay naandito rin. Actually, yung members ng PCCI at Rotary, pareho lang naman sila. So thank you for donating continuously to our learning recovery program. I salute you for believing in this program and supporting us in this initiative. Ang inisyatibong ito ay sinusuportahan ng individual donors, private organizations, like I mentioned, pati na rin ang ating sangguniang panlunsod at ng ating programang Kilos QC. Sa kabuuan, umabot na ng 14 million pesos ang proceeds na nagsusustain sa programang ito. And with your help, we hope to reach more students in need of this assistance. Bahagi rin ng pagbibigay dignidad ang maayos at ligtas na pabahay para sa ating mga mamamayan. Mula noong nanungkulan ako bilang alkalde, nakapagbigay na tayo ng katiyakan sa paninirahan para sa 27,887 na pamilya. Within just 5 years, we have already achieved nearly half of the housing provided by all previous administrations since 1986. Nag-level up na rin tayo sa pangakong ito. This year, we bought more than 2,669 condominium units at urban deca homes in Barangay Commonwealth na magiging bahagi ng ating rental housing program. Nakatayo na po yan ngayon at lilipat na sila this coming November. Ngayong taon rin, binili ng city government ang dagdag na 51,712 square meters na lupa mula sa Manila Remnant Company at Mega East Properties para masimulan na ang pagtiyak sa paninirahan ng higit 800 pamilya. Nasa 265 families naman mula sa danger zones ang natulungan natin na ma-relocate sa iba-ibang resettlement sites ng National Housing Authority ngayong 2024. And a special shout out to our untiring OIC of the Housing Department, Attorney Jojo Conejero. And of course, wala na siya ngayon kasi he retired just a few weeks ago, but he was very instrumental in helping us ensure that housing remains one of our most important priority programs, and he did so much to make sure this vision becomes a reality. Let's give a warm round of applause to Mr. Mon Asper as well. Patuloy rin ang suportang handog natin sa pinakamahihirap nating mamamayan. Gayon din sa iba't ibang vulnerable sectors. Ngayong taon, tinatayang nasa higit 20,000 indigent persons with disabilities at senior citizens ang saklaw ng ating Social Welfare Assistance Program. Sa Biyernes, sisimulan na ang pamamahagi ng subsidy sa mga qualified solo parent beneficiaries, ayon sa Expanded Solo Parent Welfare Act. Nibigyan rin natin ng pagkakataon ang mga lolo at lola na may lakas at kakayahan pang maghanap buhay. Sa pakikipagtulungan natin sa malalaking kumpanya tulad ng Jollibee Foods Corporation, nagsimula na sa bago nilang trabaho ang unang batch ng ating senior citizens. Gaya na lang ng lolo na service crew sa Chowking SM Novaliches na hinangaan ng marami matapos mag-viral sa social media. Nakakatuwang malaman na malaking bagay ito para sa kanila. Dahil bukod sa kita, may sense of fulfillment daw sa pakikisalamuha sa mga customer nila. Through this partnership, the same opportunities are available for our PWDs. Nitong Hulyo, na-deploy na sa iba't ibang fast food restaurants ang isang batch ng deaf or hard of hearing nating mga kababayan. Proud rin ako na kapwa nating lingkod bayan dito or sa kapwa nating lingkod bayan dito sa City Hall dahil lagpas tayo sa 1%. No? So, ayon sa batas, kailangan 1% lang ang PWDs na in-employ sa governments, pero dito sa Quezon City, we have employed 4% of our employees are PWDs. Bukod sa kabuhayan, patuloy rin tayo sa pamamahagi ng assistive devices. As of September, we have distributed more than 2,800 of these, including e-braille devices, prescription glasses, and hearing aids. Namigay rin ang city government kamakailan ng prosthesis sa ilang Q-citizens na nangangailangan nito. So shout out sa aming valedictorian, Ms. Debbie Dacanay of PIDAW. Napakasipag niya. Kaya takot na takot si Attorney Dale sa kanya. Kasi sabi ni Attorney Dale, mula ngayon, lahat ng mga dadaanan ng mga tao sa City Hall compound ay magkakaroon na ng tactile features para sa mga visually impaired. And this is because of the singular, for me, political will, the will of Ms. Debbie Dacanay to make sure that we really, truly have an inclusive Q City Hall in our midst. Para naman gawing mas inclusive ang user experience sa QC government website, naglagay tayo ng text-to-speech function at iba pang accessibility tools. Atin ang kauna-unahang PWD-friendly LGU website sa buong bansa. Ayon sa non-profit organization na Adaptive Technology for Rehabilitation, Integration, and Empowerment of the Visually Impaired. Consistent sa ating pangako na dapat no woman left behind, binibigyan rin natin ng pagkakataong matuto at maging produktibo ang persons deprived of liberty o PDL na kasalukuyang nasa loob ng QC Female Dormitory. Sa pamamagitan ng ating livelihood programs, nakatutulong pa rin ang women PDL sa kanilang pamilya dahil kumikita sila habang nasa detention facility. Since 2021, umabot na sa halos 5 milyon ang earnings nila through their handmade crafts. Binibigyan rin natin sila ng pagkakataon na makapag-aral. Daan-daan sa kanila ang nagtapos ng elementary at high school. Nakagraduate na rin ng BS Entrepreneurship ang unang batch ng women PDLs na napag-aral natin in partnership with the Quezon City University. We are also offering a basic housekeeping course for PDLs together with Park Inn by Radisson North EDSA Hotel. Kumpleto ang learning experience nila dahil nagsaset up talaga ang ating partner ng model na hotel room sa loob ng female dormitory. Nagsisilbi na rin, before that, I just want to stress as well, na pagkatapos dumaan sa training ang ating mga PDLs at makalaya na sila, they will be absorbed by the Radisson Hotel. No? Nagsisilbi na ring learning destination ang QC Female Dormitory, which has consistently been awarded Best City Jail in the entire country. Shout out to Warden Abrazado. Are you present, Warden? Most outstanding warden yan sa buong Pilipinas, ilang beses na. Kabilang sa mga bumibisita sa ating women PDLs ngayong taon, si First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos na napakaraming dinonate sa atin pagkatapos ng kanyang pagdalaw. At ang First Lady ng Singapore na si Jane Yumiko Itogi Shanmugaratnam at iba pang mga foreign dignitaries. Minibigyan rin natin ng tulong pangkabuhayan ang mga nakalaya ng women PDLs. Bukod sa kanila, libo-libong kababaihan na ang tinutulungan nating makapagsimula ng sari-sariling tindahan. Kasama na rin ang solo parents, mga asawa ng drug dependents, at survivors ng gender-based violence. Samantala, nasa 600 workers associations na ang natulungan nating iparehistro sa DOLE. Collectively, they represent an estimated 22,000 workers o manggagawa sa ating lungsod. Ang layunin natin, maiangat ang kalagayan at bigyan ng dignidad ang mga manggagawa sa ating Quezon City. Halimbawa, we are working towards elevating the status of our paleros who are among the poorest of the poor. Ang dating waste pickers, ngayon tinatawag na nating resource collectors. Higit 3,000 ang ating resource collectors mula sa Barangay Payatas. Bilang suporta sa kanilang pagle-level up, sinisimulan na natin silang ipadala sa libreng training ng TESDA para sa proper waste collection. Dagdag pa rito, may financial assistance at iba pang livelihood training at workshops para sa kanila at kanilang mga pamilya. Higit pa rito, inirerehistro na natin sila, itong mga manggagawa natin, sa SSS, PhilHealth at Pag-ibig. Sa kabilang banda, buong sigasig tayong kumikilos para maabot ang goal na zero child labor dito sa ating lungsod. Sinimulan natin ang proseso sa masusing profiling, kung saan natin nadiskubre na may higit 10,000 child laborers sa Quezon City. Mula rito, nagbaba tayo ng iba't ibang interventions tulad ng educational assistance, psychosocial support, at livelihood para sa kanilang mga pamilya. Nitong nakaraang taon, naipasa na natin ang ating anti-child labor ordinance. Thank you kay Councilor Egayap. Dahil sa mga ito, higit 20% na sa mga batang ito ang naalis natin sa child labor. 20%, that's 1/5 of the 10,000. Tinanggal na natin sa child labor thanks to your ordinance. Tuloy-tuloy pa ang ating pagkilos para mapataas ang bilang na ito. Again, the goal in Quezon City, zero child labor. Isa rin tayo sa mga nangunguna sa advokasya laban sa online sexual abuse and exploitation of children as the worst form of child labor. Naipasa na natin ang ordinansa laban dito. sa paglalayon na palakasin ang ating mekanismo for child protection. Kasama sa mga hakbang na ito ang ating Unified Referral System at ang preventive programs para may bahagi ang issue na ito sa mas nakararami. Sa usapin ng inclusivity, marami nang nagawa ang ating lungsod bilang advocate ng tunay na pagkakapantay-pantay. Isang dekada mula nang ipakilala natin sa bansa ang kauna-unahang Gender Fair Ordinance, we continue to blaze trails in uplifting our Q citizens and fellow Filipinos across all forms of sexual orientation and gender identity and expression, whether in our workplaces, schools, or other spaces of opportunities. Together with our partners, we hosted the biggest Pride Festival in Southeast Asia with over 200,000 gathering in our city this June to advocate for equality and freedom. Kasabay ng ating Pride celebrations, isinagawa rin natin ang kauna-unahang graduation rites kung saan malayang nakapagmarcha ang mga membro ng LGBTQIA+ community dressed based on their SOGI, symbolically receiving their diplomas as they truly are. Patuloy rin ang pag-i-issue natin ng Right to Care card sa queer couples bilang pagkilala sa kanilang kapasidad for medical decision making. Sinusuportahan ito ng ating ordinansa na natatakda na dapat i-recognize ito ng lahat ng ospital dito sa Quezon City. Patuloy na umaani ng papuri ang Right to Care card program natin with over 43 awards from here and abroad. This week, we will be receiving the Bahaghari Champion Award for this initiative as well. And of course, thank you, Councilor Bernard Herrera, because you again are the author of this ordinance. And I know that the City Council has received an award for the Right to Care card ordinance, as well as the Mental Health Code of Quezon City. Ang ating ordinansa naman, kinilala bilang Asia's most excellent and innovative legislation. Sa usapin ng kaligtasan at emergency response, tuloy-tuloy ang mga serbisyo sa ilalim ng ating centralized helpline 122. Mapasunog man, baha, aksidente, krimen, karahasan o iba pa. Sinisikap natin na agad makatugon sa idinudulog na suliranin sa atin. Kasama rin sa mga pwedeng itawag sa helpline 122 ang mga kaso ng violence against women and children at online sexual abuse and exploitation of children. Ngayong taon, na-integrate na rin natin sa Helpline 122 ang pagtugon sa mental health concerns at emergencies. We have operators who underwent training for calls of such a nature. Meron rin tayong crisis responders na nagsanay sa ilalim ng National Center for Mental Health because we recognize that this is one of the growing concerns in our city. Umabot na sa higit 75,000 calls ang ating nasagot nitong 2024. Kabilang na ang ilang panawagan para mag-rescue ng mga biktima ng domestic abuse. Sa ngayon, we are raising awareness for our helpline, especially among our young Q citizens. Halimbawa, inilagay natin ang reminder na ito sa likod ng kanilang notebooks para makabisado na nila ang 122, lalo kung naghahanap sila ng tulong para sa mapanganib na sitwasyon. Nangunguna rin ang ating lungsod sa pagtugon sa negatibong epekto ng sugal sa ating mga komunidad. Sa ilalim ng Helpline 122, nakakatugon tayo sa mga apektado ng gambling addiction at gambling-related harm. Ngayong taon, idinaos natin ang kauna-unahang International Conference on Gambling and Gaming Addiction, na buong pusong sinuportahan ng PAGCOR at ng ating advocacy partners. Inamyendahan na rin ng ating City Council ang ating Gambling Regulatory Ordinance bilang tugon sa pagkalat ng online gambling activities. May pagmamalaki rin natin na bago magdeklara ng total ban on POGOs sa buong bansa ang ating Pangulo, may polisiya na tayo na nagpapabawal nito sa ating lungsod. Nangangalahati na tayo, guys. Okay pa ba kayo dyan? You need a bathroom break. 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, or you guys are cool? Okay. Kaugnay rin ng maayos na pamumuhay ang pangalaga sa ating kalikasan. lalo na sa gitna ng mga epektong dulot ng climate change. I'm proud to say that Quezon City is leading this conversation here and internationally through innovations and grounded solutions. Our city continues to be recognized for our environment and sustainability efforts. Bukod sa pagkilala mula sa United Nations Environment Program ngayong taon, ay pumasok tayo sa listahan ng 50 sustainability leaders ng Forbes magazine. At isa sa 119 A-list cities ayon sa international nonprofit organization na CDP. Nagpapasalamat ako sa suporta at pakikiisa ninyo na nagbibigay daan sa implementasyon ng ating environmental programs. Higit pa sa buzzwords at abstract concept ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Kaya nga sinisikap natin na itahi sa araw-araw na pamumuhay ang ating mga interventions. Isa na rito ang ating Trash to Cashback program, where our residents can trade their recyclable waste for environmental points, which they can use to pay for utilities and grocery items. Mula 2021, katumbas na ng higit 1.2 million environmental points ang recycled waste na ating nakolekta under this initiative. Bahagi ito ng ating kampanya para sa maayos na waste segregation sa mga tahanan at pagbabawas ng basurang umaabot sa ating landfills. Nandyan rin ang ating Kuha sa Tingi program, which seeks to curb the use of single-use plastics or sachets. Sa kasalukuyan, higit 1,000 sari-sari stores na sa QC ang nagbebenta ng liquid detergent, fabric softener at iba pang supplies through the refilling process. Ngayon taon, sa loob lamang ng 1,000 sari-sari stores na ito, and I think we have hundreds of thousands, nakaiwas tayo sa paggamit at pagtatapon ng mahigit 1,000,000 sachet sa ating mga landfill. Kung ilalatag ang mga basurang yun ng magkakadikit-dikit, aabot ito ng 100 kilometers, halos katumbas ng biyahe mula Quezon City hanggang Batangas City. 1,000 stores doing refills, 100 kilometers of sachets not thrown in our landfills. Ano pa kaya kung mas maraming sari-sari stores ang umampon ng teknolohiyang ito? So, ako ay nakikiusap sa ating mga punong barangay na suportahan ang programang refilling na ito para makabawas sa problema ng plastic sa ating pong pamayanan. Sa usaping food waste naman, kasalukuyan nating napapakinabagan ang 31 biodigesters na ginagamit sa ating urban farms at public markets para gumawa ng soil conditioner mula sa mga nabubulok na basura, tulad ng tirang pagkain, balat ng prutas at mga gulay. Before this year ends, magdadagdag tayo ng 12 biodigesters at 25 units pa sa susunod na taon. This is part of our advocacy to make sure that the circular economy is perpetuated. Nag-a-adlib po ako, hindi po ako nagbabasa. So can you put it down? Pero hindi lang tayo sa city government ang may magagandang ideas tungkol sa sustainability at resiliency. This November, we will be recognizing outstanding barangays, youth organizations, and companies through our QC Green Awards. Nakakatuwa dahil mula sa 83 applications noong 2023, pumalo na sa higit 100 ang mga entries ngayong taon. Kasama na ang mga ospital at eskwelahan. And I'm very happy, sandali lang, wag ninyo, I'm making ad-lib. And I'm really happy because this advocacy, we're going to come out with an ordinance, no, which is the Green Building Ordinance, and the City Council is currently working on it. But despite the fact na hindi pa napasang ordinansang ito, napakarami ng mga establishmento, mga kabataan, mga organisasyon, ang ating mga barangay, lahat ay nakikiisa na sa advokasiyang pangalagaan ng kalikasan. This shows that we don't need a law for us to do the right thing for our environment and our planet. At yung law na yan, ay nandyan lang yan, pero I know even without it, all of us will eventually cooperate because all of us want our children to inherit a better planet and a better future. May pagmamalaki rin natin ang patuloy na pagpapalawak ng ating Urban Farms Initiative. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng ating mga barangay na niyakap na rin ang programang ito. I think more than 93 of you barangay captains have already adopted our urban farming program. This is proof that good green jobs are possible even in an urban jungle like ours. At ngayong taon, nadadagdagan pa tayo ng 346 urban farms. In total, higit 25,000 na ang ating urban farmers dito sa Quezon City. These are people that had no jobs before or had very minimum means of earning a living, and now they are professional urban farmers and able to fend for themselves. At the same time, providing food for our Q citizens. At present, ayaw nyo naman galawin, ano ba talaga? Nakakapag-supply na ang ating urban farms ng halos 44,000 kilos na mga gulay at prutas para sa libo-libong pamilya sa ating lungsod. Can you imagine that? I was just reading the news today wherein sinabing food security is one of the main problems of our country today, and in Quezon City, we are now able to produce our own food. Thank you to the support of everyone present today, especially our barangay leaders. Binibigyang pansin rin natin ang kalidad ng ating katubigan. Pagkatapos nating mabuo ang Quezon City Water Quality Management Plan, nagtalaga tayo ng 48 monitoring stations na nagsasagawa ng regular water sampling, partikular na sa mga ilog ng San Juan, Tulyahan, Marikina, at May Kawayan. So we have air quality sensors, we now have water quality sensors, and that is how serious we are to look after the planet that we are living in. Natapos na rin ang 224 rainwater harvesting systems na ipinatayo natin sa 119 public schools sa ating lungsod. Sa tulong nito, makakapag-imbak tayo ng hanggang 932,000 liters ng tubig ulan na pwedeng gamiting pandilig ng mga halaman at panlinis ng ating mga pasilidad. So shout out lang tayo kay Engineer Dale Peral, our co-valedictorian, summa cum laude, for his amazing innovations in engineering. Okay pa ba kayo? Okay, marami pa. Sinisikap nating maging tapat sa pangako na hindi tayo mag-aaksaya, a mindset that we also apply to our infrastructure plans. Halimbawa, nandito tayo ngayong hapon sa ating bagong M.I.C.E or M.I.C.E Center na nagsisilbing key events venue para sa ating lungsod. Inabutan natin na abandonado na ang proyektong ito noong 2019 nung ako ay maupo. Hindi pa tapos. Pero para hindi masayang, we decided to repurpose this project into a functional facility which can host local and international events moving forward. And now, something that would have been a white elephant is now being used by all of us today. Throughout the past year, we have chosen to implement several projects internally instead of externally. This approach involves using the city's own resources and manpower instead of bringing in an outside contractor. Because of this, our projects are being completed much faster at less cost. Best value for money, ika nga. And I know I want to mention that to Kong Ralph because he and I share the same advocacy, and Kong Arjo for really good governance. And so many of our projects here have been completed without having to be bidded out to a contractor, and now we're able to complete them at a much lower cost, much higher quality, and much faster than if we had contracted them out to a kontratista. Ngayong taon, natapos natin ang 117 rehabilitation projects para sa iba't ibang public facilities. Kasama na ang ating mga tanggapan dito sa city government, health centers, mga kalsada at paaralan. Meron na rin tayong manual na inilabas para sa government infrastructure projects para i-standardize ang pagsunod natin sa lahat ng regulatory requirements ng iba't ibang ahensya. Kasama na rin dito ang pagsisiguro na lahat ng ating infrastructure projects ay PWD accessible, as I said earlier. Meron na rin tayong 40 new parks sa buong lungsod. Tama ba? 14? Diba 93? Ilan sa mga ito ang East Avenue Junction Park at Scout Reyes Plaza, mga dating bakanting lote na na-transform na natin into green spaces. Sa ngayon, ito yung 93. Sa ngayon, meron na tayong 93 na bagong park infrastructure projects sa lungsod. Kasama na ang community, linear at pocket parks, Gora lanes, pedestrian alleys, green walls at vertical gardens at historical monuments. Kasama rito ang Alley 44 at Alley 22 sa Diliman na muli nating dinedevelop bilang alternative routes sa ating pedestrians. Maliwanag at maliwalas, may landscaping at PWD-friendly ang walkway na ito dahil may mga rampa. I'd like to mention this because yesterday or 2 days ago, I spoke at a forum on livable cities, and everybody in that forum said, what makes a city livable? It is more green and open spaces. And we hear the people of our city and the rest of the metropolis calling out for more green and open space, and that is why our government is committed to doubling the number of parks in our city by the year 2028. So, shout out to Architect Red Avellino. Hindi mo pa man nagawa, alam kong mapagtatagumpayan mo yan. Samantala, na-transform natin ang isang vacant area sa Payatas Controlled Disposal Facility para maging self-sustaining plant nursery, kung saan manggagaling ang mga puno at halaman para sa ating mga greening programs. So hindi na tayo umaasa pa sa iba, sa DNR o iba para sa ating mga seedlings. We have our own plant nursery now, and our goal, 1 million trees by 2028. Pwede bang 2026, hindi 2028? Kaya ba? Namumula na si Architect Red. 2028. Sa kabilang banda, nagsisimula na tayong gumamit ng solar energy sa ating public facilities. May solar panels na tayo dito sa ating City Hall, which will save us an estimated 1.5 million pesos every year, not to mention saving the environment through lessening of greenhouse gas emissions. Nakapag-install na rin tayo ng solar panels sa 2 public schools with the goal of doing the same for 50 others across the city, which will bring 9 million pesos savings annually. Sinisikap rin nating tugunan ang problema ng baha na dulot ng tumitinding bagyo at pag-ulan. Nagtayo tayo ng karagdagang 12 flood sensors at 3 rain gauges para dito. Ni-rehabilitate rin natin ang 550-meter stretch ng West Avenue kung saan tayo nag-install ng malalaking mga drainage pipes. Binuo natin ang ating drainage master plan na naglalaman ng holistic at database solution sa problemang ito. Kailangan natin ng 123 billion pesos para may sakatuparan ang planong ito. At ngayon pa lang, nagpapasalamat na ako ng lubos-lubos sa walang patid na suporta ng ating district representatives, Congressman Arjo Atayde ng District 1, Congressman Ralph Tulfo ng District 2, Congressman Franz Pumare ng District 3, Congressman Marvin Rillo ng District 4, Congressman P.M. Vargas ng District 5, at Congresswoman Marivic Copilar ng District 6. Nagpulong-pulong na po kaming lahat at nangako sa isa't isa na kami po, kasama si Vice Mayor Gian Sotto, ay magtutulong-tulungan para tuluyan ng mawala ang baha sa lungsod Quezon. Sa patuloy na suporta for better mobility, na-expand na natin ang ating bike lane network, covering a total of 102.57 kilometers for phases 1 and 2. Dagdag ito sa higit 100 kilometro ng bike lanes na dinedevelop ng national government within our city limits. In total, The Quezon City government has opened around 210.52 kilometers of bike lanes in the city, which is 60% of our goal of 350 kilometers, which I promise you will be completed by 2028. Tuloy-tuloy rin ang pagpapatupad natin ng ating Project Aurora Centralized CCTV Network. With over 1,000 CCTV cameras already connected to this system under Phase 1, ngayong Phase 2 naman, inilalatag natin ang fiber optic system para sa real-time viewing ng footage ng ating cameras at pagpapalaki ng storage capacity so that we can save the recordings for future reference. Underway na ang Phase 3 na maglalagay ng additional na 1,500 CCTV cameras na i-connect sa ating system. Our target is to install a total of 3,000 cameras in strategic locations around the city. We will also integrate 60,000 cameras in this network, including those from our other government facilities, security agencies, businesses, private institutions, of course, our barangays, and all agencies with CCTVs around the city. With interoperable CCTVs and interconnected CCTVs, wala na pong kriminal ang makakatakas mula sa lungsod Quezon. So sa ating pong bagong QC District Director, Colonel Buslig, yan ang regalo ko sa iyo, ha? All of these new equipment. Basta siguraduhin mo, bawal ang kriminal sa Quezon City. Zero criminality in Quezon City. Para patuloy na gawing mas maliwanag at ligtas ang ating mga kalye at daan, nagdagdag tayo ng 1,355 streetlights ngayong taon. Bahagi ito ng 4,000 streetlights na ating naipatayo na mula 2019. Trending rin ang ating mga bagong electric buses na ating idadagdag sa fleet ng mga bus ng Quezon City. Bukod sa pagbibigay ng ligtas at libreng transportasyon, ito ay alinsunod rin sa rekomendasyon ng Enhanced Local Climate Change Action Plan ng ating lungsod para mabawasan ang greenhouse gas emissions natin. Because these buses can accommodate more passengers than the traditional buses. And we also hope down the line to help reduce the number of cars on our roads. Patuloy rin ang ating pag-aaral tungkol sa paggamit ng clean energy para sa mga charging stations for our new electric buses. Kapag naging successful ito, electric buses na ang gagamitin natin sa ating libreng sakay program. So now we have regular buses, mababawasan ng 8 dahil may 8 tayong electric, pero kung type ng mga mamamayan natin, lahat yan gagawin na nating electric, yung libreng sakay. Okay? Okay, gusto niyo ng break? Okay lang kayo? Naiiyak na nga. Ito na, malapit na. Now, on to our institutional development efforts na bahagi ng panata natin to gain and sustain the trust of our fellow Q citizens. Una, Quezon City government is now ISO certified, which is another proof that our delivery of services are in line with international standards. Sa patuloy na pagpo-professionalize ng ating city government, sinisikap rin nating iparamdam ang suporta sa ating mga kawani. Sa loob lang ng 5 taon, 2,439 City Hall employees na ang na-regular. Alinsunod sa ating monthly personnel selection board. Dati, pag end of term lang ni Mayor, nagkakaroon ng regularization. Tama, Kong Franz? Pero ngayon, linggo-linggo, ay meron na tayong personnel selection board. Meanwhile, 1,533 of our employees have been promoted this year alone, which exceeds the number of promotions in the 9 years of the previous administration. Tinitiyak natin ang lahat ng appointment at promotion sa city government ay base sa qualifications at skills. Hindi uso dito sa atin ang palakasan at padrino system. Bukod pa rito, patuloy din ang rationalization para madagdagan ang bilang ng plantilla items at masigurong may sapat na regular positions ang iba't ibang opisina. Pinaigting rin natin ngayon taon ang ating Leadership and Development Program para palakasin ang leadership, project management, customer service, at technical and foundational skills ng ating mga empleyado. We are also proud that we are attracting young people from top universities who are inspired to enter public service and wish to start their journey here in the Quezon City government. For example, in the office of the city administrator alone, nasa 100 ang nakapagtapos with Latin honors, including our own city administrator. So kung dati, kinamumuhian talagang maglingkod sa pamahalaan dahil isip na mga nasa universidad na ito, puro tayo nangungurakot, ngayon gusto na nilang magtrabaho sa ating city government. In fact, the valedictorian of the Ateneo last year is working here in the Quezon City government now, together with so many cum laudes from UP, from LaSalle, from PUP, and from other top universities. Sa ilalim naman ng ating internship program, we have welcomed over 1,000 senior high school at college students. Consistent naman sa ating commitment sa transparent, accountable, at responsive governance. Bahagi na tayo ng Open Government Partnership Program. We are one of only 15 LGU members from the Philippines that are part of this good governance program. Masaya ako na ang ating culture of good governance isinasabuhay na rin ng ating mga barangay at ng ating sangguniang kabataan na kinilala bilang most outstanding stand-up, Councilor Seminary, the most outstanding sangguniang kabataan sa buong Pilipinas. Thank you for embracing good governance in the ranks of our youth. Congratulations sa lahat ng mga awards at recognitions na nakuha ng ating 142 barangays noong nakaraang Barangay Day. Proud na proud kami sa inyo. Q-citizens nga talaga kayo. Halatang halata sa pagiging competitive ninyo sa lahat ng aspeto. Keep up the good work. At maraming salamat sa patuloy ninyong pagsuporta sa ating mga inisyatibo. I once heard from another leader that awards are not important because we have to work for the people. Alam naman ninyo who said that. But I disagree. Because when you have an award, our dear barangay leaders, that is your resibo. Patunay yan sa mga mamamayan ninyo na kayo ay nagtrabaho at naglingkod. At hindi sila dapat magsisi na kayo ang hinalal dahil tunay kayong nagtrabaho at may ipapakita kayo sa kanila na nagawang tama para sa kanila. We always say that our capacity to govern is only as good as our ability to listen. Thus, we also continue to improve our communication channels to inform our Q-citizens of our plans, programs, and policies, as well as to open our lines for their feedback and suggestions. Kasama na rito ang ating official Quezon City Government Facebook page, which has reached more than 1 million followers this year. More exact, 1.1 million followers. So shout out po ako sa lahat ng nanonood sa ating live stream. Hello sa inyo lahat who are online. Only 2 people here have more followers than our Quezon City Facebook page. Councilor Alfred Vargas and Councilor Aiko Melendez. I would say Congressman Arjo Atayde as well. We also continue to bring our services down to our communities. Under our district action offices, 1.8 million Q-citizens na ang ating naserbisyuhan. Nang hindi na sila dumarayo at pumipila sa City Hall. Naubos na rin ang mga fixer dahil diretso ang tulong natin sa tao. And I just want to call them out. They work so hard. Kilalang-kilala ninyo. Sila ang inyong nilalapitan. AO Oli Belmonte of District 1. AO Bong Teodoro of District 2. AO Tommy De Castro of District 3. AO Zandy Zacate and AO Al Flores, may he rest in peace, we love him, of District 4. AO William Bawag of District 5. AO Mark Aldave of District 6. Mula 2022 naman, umabot na sa higit 650,000 Q-citizens ang natulungan natin sa ating linggo-linggong district services caravans. Closing na. The work of good governance is never easy. Totoong mahirap isabuhay ang mabuting pamamahala, lalo na sa konteksto ng gobyernong kinasanayan yung kontento na sa pwede na, sa lapagan ng patong at lagay, sa palakasan at sa paulit-ulit na pagpalya. Some would say that we are crazy to believe that we can do better, that it is outrageous to insist that the public deserves so much more. But we have proven that it can be done with a balance of principled, grounded, compassionate, and evidence-based governance. Patunay nito ang higit 300 awards at recognitions na atin nang natanggap, ang napakaraming resibo ng ating pamamahala. So ipagdasal niyo po kami because on Wednesday we are defending sa Galing Pook Awards, 2 more, QC Bro and the Human Milk Bank. So sana madagdagan pa sa susunod natin pagkikita ang aking may pagyayabang sa inyong resibo na pwede kong ipresenta. Together, we have achieved so much. Tapos na. Maraming salamat. Hindi pa. Nasa-CR na kayo. Sandali lang. Maraming salamat sa ating executive family. Palakpakan natin, pinangungunahan ni City Administrator Mike Alimurong, Chief of Staff Weng Macataw, and our former Secretary to the Mayor, R.J. Belmonte. I am also super grateful for the consistent support of our City Council, led ably by our beloved Vice Mayor Gian Sotto, Majority Floor Leader Doray Delarmente, and Minority Floor Leader Kate Coseteng. And of course, to all of our beloved barangay officials here today, led by Liga ng mga Barangay Councilor Mary Rodriguez. At sa ating pong kasi nawawala ba si Mary? Kala ko absent ka. And of course, to the SKs, I never thought the day would come when I would feel so much hope for the future of this city. But with the quality of the young leaders we have today, ably led by Councilor Samineri, I know this city is going to be in a good place in the future. Marami pa tayong kailangan gawin in order to realize the promise of a truly inclusive, sustainable, and just city. Sa paglalakbay na ito, umaasa ako na patuloy ninyong susuportahan ang aking pagkilos sa pamamagitan ng mga panukala na nagbibigay diin sa mga karapatang pantao. Kasama na rito, hirit lang, Vice. Kasama na rito ang mga amendment para i-update ang ating Children's Code, alinsunod sa mga bagong batas na tumutugon sa mga hamon, gaya ng online sexual abuse and exploitation of children. Kailangan na rin natin i-update ang ating Gender and Development Code para lalong masiguro ang karapatan ng lahat, anuman ang kasarian, sa ating workplaces, mga eskwelahan at iba pang mga institusyon. Umaasa rin ako, kahit kontrobersyal, na maipapasa natin ang pinakaunang trans health ordinance sa buong Pilipinas. I hope and pray that you will understand that even our transgender brothers and sisters deserve equality in the eyes of the law. At para palakasin ang ating sustainability efforts, sana ay maipasa na rin ang ating enhanced green building ordinance. I also count on your support to be the very first city to institutionalize hybrid learning in our public schools because we recognize the importance of technology in education here in Quezon City. Mga kasama, nasa kalagitnaan na tayo ng speech ko, loko lang, ng pagpapatupad ng mga panaginip para sa ating lungsod. Matayog tayo kung mangarap. Mapangahas tayo kung kumilos. We have definitely raised the standards of service. We have raised the bar. Are we going to lower it again? Let's keep the bar up and let's move it even higher. Can we do that? sa ating pagkakapit-bisig tungo sa bagong yugto ng lungsod Quezon, tiwala ako, hindi lang natin tatapatan, kundi higitan pa natin ang ating mga nasimulan. Muli, maraming salamat sa ating lahat. Lagit-lagi isang karangalan ang maglingkod dito sa lungsod Quezon. Mabuhay tayong lahat! Mabuhay ang lungsod Quezon! Una kayo. Picture taking na.
Councilor Dorothy de la Mente.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I move that we recognize Councilor Bernard Herrera for the closing prayer.
Councilor Bernard Herrera is recognized.
Yes, let's all stand up and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father and Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty God, as we come to close of this 93rd regular session of the Quezon City Council, we give thanks for your presence among us and for the meaningful reflections shared today. We are grateful for hearing the sixth State of the City address from our Mayor Joy Belmonte, whose message has inspired us with the vision for our city's future and the accomplishments that have brought us closer to our goals. We ask that you continue to guide our leaders, Mayor Joy, Vice Mayor Gian Sotto, the City Council, our department heads, and all who serve Quezon City. Protect your Q citizens, Lord, shielding them from harm and guiding them through every trial and difficulties. Keep our community safe from danger and grant us the strength to overcome challenges together. May we be even better mindful of the needs of the most vulnerable among us and act with compassion to ensure their well-being. Help us build a city where everyone can live in safety, peace, and dignity. We entrust our city to your loving care, Lord, and ask for your continued blessing upon us all. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you very much, Councilor Bernard Herrera. Recess. This session is now called for a recess. Let's congratulate again our beloved Mayor, Mayor Joy Belmonte. Galing. Okay, Mayor. Solid.
May we call on the attention of Mr. Vince Benaventura? Can you please proceed in front of the stage? Thank you.
Okay, mag-start po tayo sa ating family and guest of the Honorable Mayor. Please proceed to the podium for the photo ops. After the respective photo ops, please exit to the right of the stage and proceed to the second floor of the building to get cocktails. Next, stand by near the podium. Family and guests of the Honorable Vice Mayor. Please be ready, national government agencies.